Hello, hello, hello. Beautiful earth angels, cycle breakers, empaths, alchemists. Happy to be here. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, there's always a delay saying yes to Instagram. There we go. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Earth Angels Unite, podcast 152 From Chaos to Calm. So, the world feels chaotic right now, and many sensitive and intuitive souls are carrying stress that didn't start today. A small moment of current stress can reveal how the nervous system is still reacting to past chaos. And that awareness is where healing begins. Calm is not something the world gives us, it's a practice, it's a choice. It's something we learn to embody by slowing down, relaxing the body and mind, and inviting safety back into our system. And when we intentionally invite our angels, guides, and helpers to support us, we reconnect with the calm, clear, confident frequency of our soul and begin to alchemize the chaos into calm. So, as always, it is a pleasure and an honor to be here with you. My intention with these podcasts is to create a space of transformation, that you come one person and you leave transformed. It's really important to me. And I just heard something, so I was getting a little closer to the mic. Thank you, angels. And we do this by healing the pain, the wounds, the issues in the tissues, the traumas, the chaos within us. And when we gather together, whether we're here live or through the replay, we are more powerful. Where two or more are gathered, there I am. So the I am presence. And so for those of you who are new to me, my name is Jill Kempner, angel coach, alchemist, and author of Receiving from Your Angels, 4 Practices to Heal Your Pain with Angel Love. And I served as a massage therapist and a yoga teacher for 20 years before evolving into this work I do today as a angel coach. As an angel coach, what I do, my job, is to help my clients take their pain and turn it into peace and become calm, clear, and confident. And we do this by slowing down, simplifying, and softening through relaxation and angel love. And again, it's an honor to share my medicine in this way and believe that it is making an impact. And that was part of my morning mantra, that this podcast, this medicine, my medicine matters. My medicine is making an impact. And I believe that if I hold myself in high regard in that way, I invite you to do the same, because your medicine matters. Your medicine, your light matters. Your medicine matters. Your light matters. You matter. Your frequency matters. How you show up in your daily life with your kids, with your friends, with your coworkers, with your family, with the outer world, with the people around us. Your frequency matters. And that's what we're talking about today, right? How to step in and what the Angelic Alchemist membership is all about. It's about taking what's heavy, leaden, and painful in your life and turning it into spiritual gold. And I'll talk more about the membership in a little bit. That opens tomorrow. So exciting. So happy Tuesday. Happy St. Patrick's Day for those of you who celebrate. I'm wearing my green today for my heritage. And it's actually only a small piece of my heritage, but it's a big piece of my children's heritage. And we're on the cusp of a new moon, of a new season on the northern hemisphere. It's the spring equinox portal. And I think Mercury's going direct too this week. So it's a power week. And we're just touching into that new moon energy, new moon, new beginnings. Okay, so what else, angels? Yes, so today we're talking about something that so many people are craving right now, calm. And some people say calm. I don't pronounce it like that. I pronounce it like calm, but when I text it sounds like comb, C-O-M-B, but I am saying calm. The world, I have here feels chaotic. The world is chaotic, right? We're going through a collective dark night of the soul. There's a lot of darkness. And when there's darkness, what do we need? We need our light. We need the calm, clear, confident you to step forward, the soul you. The news is overwhelming. People's hearts are heavy, especially us empaths. Many sensitive, intuitive souls feel like their nervous system is constantly on alert. And that's what I'm going to talk about today in my personal story. But calm is not something the world gives us. Calm is something we learn to embody. Calm is a practice. Calm is a choice. So last week we talked about calm and defining calm being the absence of violent or confrontational activity within a place or a group. Calm showing or feeling, or not calm as not showing or feeling nervousness, anger, or other strong emotions. Okay, it sort of sounds like the contrast of it. It never really talked about what calm is in the Oxford Dictionary, which is interesting, right? But calm is being connected with the soul with you. It's peaceful. It's serene. It's tranquil. Calm has a stillness, right? They talk about calm in the eye of the storm, right? Calm in the eye of the storm. But understand calm's not robotic. It doesn't mean we don't have emotion. That's the shift that we need to make. We're not saying that calm means you're a robot or that you're numb or that you're spiritually bypassing. Calm means it's the ability to remain peaceful, steady, centered, even when the chaos exists around us, around you. Hi, say hi if you're here. Welcome. Hello. So, and chaos, right, in contrast to calm, if we're defining calm, we'll define chaos, is complete disorder, confusion, mayhem. So if we want to embody calm, we need to understand what actually creates it. And I did a video a week or so ago about the ingredients of calm. This is what my angel said. Here's how you're going to get your people that you're here to serve, right? My soul said, show up and shine, show up and share, show up. So the ingredients of calm are simple. Slow down plus relaxation plus safety equals calm. And of course, we can unpack what slowing down means. We can unpack what relaxation means. And we know in my book, practice number 2, there's 4 levels of relaxation: physical, emotional, mental, spiritual. So slowing down is both physically moving slower, right? Moving more. And even slowing down, I feel like, is about intention, intentionally moving, thinking, talking, breathing slower to soothe our inner world, to soothe our inner child, to soothe our nervous system. Thanks for that download, angels. So when your body slows down, your nervous system relaxes. When your system relaxes, and let me slow this down just one notch, because I'm hearing this from the angels. Your nervous system matters 100%. And we do want to calm your nervous system. But understand there's multiple systems in the body, right? We have all the organ systems, but we also have another system connected with the energy body, our universe of parts. It's our parts that don't feel calm. Our soul is infinitely and continuously connected to the divine, loving you unconditionally, and is always calm. Your soul doesn't need to calm down. Your parts do. So when I say system, I'm also talking about our internal family systems, our universe of parts, our ego, our humanity, however you want to look at it. So thank you for that extra layer, angels. That was beautiful. So when your systems relax, you begin to feel safe. And when you feel safe, calm becomes accessible. So why is calm so hard? For many of us, calm was not the environment we grew up in. If you were raised in chaos, trauma, emotional instability, addiction, crisis, your nervous system and your parts inside learned hypervigilance. You learn to anticipate the next problem, to react quickly, and to survive. Raise your hand if you've been living in survival. You know, it's funny because I was thinking when I was writing the story about fight or flight. And when I was talking to my therapist yesterday, she goes, "Oh, when you were talking, I was talking about all these stressful things that had happened." And she was like, "I just kept hearing cortisol." And I'm like, yeah, my cortisol levels were through the roof for decades. So calm doesn't feel natural. Chaos does. And if you're a highly sensitive person, which if you are here watching this, whether you are here today, whether you watch this in 5 years or 10 years, here's what I heard before I went live today. Well, first of all, I heard my angels say I'm on the right path with this podcast and this offering and these teachings. But I also heard, this is my legacy of love. These will be here forever. I hope touching the hearts of those I'm here to serve. Here's a prayer that I have. It's a prayer. It's a meme that I saw that I was like, oh, I love this. You haven't met everybody who's going to love you yet. And it's like, oh yeah, I haven't met everybody I'm here to serve yet. So that's why I keep serving, showing up, shining, and sharing. So thank you, angels. Okay, so if you're a highly sensitive person who feels everything deeply, you may also absorb the emotional storms around you, which makes cultivating calm even more challenging. And for those of you, whether you're here live, whether you're listening to the replay, why is calm hard for you? I gave you some of my reasons. What comes up for you? So something small happened this weekend that brought all of this into perspective for me. My cat had a little health scare, and for a moment I reacted quickly and moved into action mode. Everything turned out to be completely fine. It was actually comical. So what's funny is one of my cards today is sense of humor. And I was like, oh yeah, she's wearing a t-shirt because she has she has diabetes. We're trying to stabilize her glucose. She's got one of those monitors on and she doesn't like it, so we have to put a little shirt on her and she tolerates the shirt, but every now and then she chews on it. Well, it turns out that she had chewed on her shirt and a tiny little thread that's red, so it looked like blood, was pulling her lip down. I would just popped it off and she was all good. So we really had to laugh. However, it was a really good reset. And there were a lot of good things that came out of that little moment and this podcast. So everything turned out completely fine. And of course, it was an enormous relief. But after the relief settled in, I noticed something interesting. My body had reacted as if something much bigger was happening, right? And there's the PTSD. And I realized it was because my nervous system remembers a decade of my life, more than that, but there was a intense decade that was incredibly chaotic. From 2012 to 2022, there were repeated family crises. How do you say crises? Crises. Health emergencies, traumatic events, addiction struggles, emotional instability, including codependency and enabling, and basically a boatload of situations that kept my nervous system constantly on alert. Let me know if that resonates with you. Life was anything but calm. And during that decade, I was trying to find peace while still being connected to the people I loved. I carved out calm wherever I could. My morning practice, yoga classes, massage, spiritual training, anything that would help regulate my hypervigilant nervous system. Anything that would heal the PTSD, really. And what I realized this weekend about PTSD is the original stress may be gone, but the body remembers. The body remembers. So this current moment of stress, a current moment of stress can trigger an old stress response. And instead of judging that reaction this time, because of my commitment to calm, because of my commitment to being an alchemist and helping you embody your alchemist, I observed it. I feel like the angels were saying something there. And you know what? Life is calmer than it was before. And things are lighter. And there is more space to breathe. Both of the family members who are at the center of the decade of chaos are now on the other side. There's grief in that, of course, but there's also understanding. The cycle has ended. The patterns of chaos and trauma bonding and constant crisis could have continued for another generation. But I stepped in and said, no, I'm the cycle breaker. I chose something different. I chose to break the cycle. I chose to cultivate calm so my children could grow up with something I didn't have, a nervous system that knows peace is possible. I got to tell you something funny. My sister-in-law and I were talking this weekend after the cat thing, and I was reflecting on, that decade of stress and, the PTSD response and all of that. And she goes, you know what? We gave our kids a life they don't have to heal from. And I was like, oh my God, I love you so much. Right? It's like, yeah. And I'm like, so proud of that. Like, that's my greatest accomplishment. And everything with my career, I mean, I'm so devoted, but I achieved one of my biggest soul's mission, which is to give my kids a life I never had. So I want to talk about some of the gems, because here's what's been so fascinating for me as I have been marketing The Alchemist. So let me talk about that here, and then I'll talk about the gems. So the Angelic Alchemist membership was a seed that was planted in my heart over a decade ago by my soul. And it went from a seed to a little shoot to a tree stem to this big blooming cherry blossom tree that it is today. And I've been on a mission to awaken the alchemist within myself, to awaken the alchemist within you. And here's what I mean by that. So, hi, say hi if you're here. So, because I can only see numbers on the screen. So you got to say hi and type it in. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Laurie. Namaste. Namaste, friends, yoga friends. So the membership is, so as I've been marketing, talking about the membership, wanting to embody the medicine that it's going to offer, here's what I mean about the alchemy. I mean, I have the alchemy formula, but what do I mean, right? An alchemist is someone who is been through challenges, heaviness, trauma, difficulties, and is choosing love. And you even choosing love, yes, and you want to take what is heavy, painful, and leaden in your life and turn it into spiritual gold. Those are the clients, students, members, people, souls that I am here to serve. And that's what I believe the Alchemist membership is going to do for you. My intention with every single workshop and then at the end is that you become the calm, clear, confident you. And I'm going to walk you through that journey step by step by step. Spirit is simple, the ego complicates. So, thank you for that, angels. Oh, yeah, gems. Thank you. So, this has been like so cool. So, of course, I've had hard things that have happened in the past. I have been alchemizing those for years and getting the gems and the wisdom, the medicine, and all of that. And I will be talking about that, continuing to talk about it this year and this decade in my whole life. But here's what's been really cool. Real life is happening now. Difficulties, challenges, family stuff, everything's been coming up. And I'm now looking at it going, wait, when there's friction, when there's irritation, when there's upset, when there's pain, it's like, okay, hold on. Let me tend to that part. And then what am I learning from this? Is there a gem in this? And I turned something around that has been bothering me it was a family thing for a long time. And I turned it around in like 24 hours. Got the gem, got clear, created a boundary. And like I showed up without carrying the sting, without carrying the weight of the whole issue. It's like a whole new Jill. And it's like, oh, this stuff really works. So gems. So let me see what the angels are saying. So the gems, some of the gems that I received from that decade of chaos, all of that chaos was led, right? In my nervous system, in my body, in my heart. And that the calm that I embody now through the relax, release, receive process through slow, simple, soft is the gold. So calm is not a personality trait, it's a practice. And even after decades of chaos and trauma, this is one of the gems I learned. The nervous system can learn safety again. Your internal family system can learn safety again. So that moment that we slow down and breathe and observe instead of reacting, right? We are already beginning the alchemy. Lead becomes gold, calm becomes chaos, chaos becomes calm. And that calm becomes the medicine we bring to the world. So my mission is to awaken your inner alchemist, that you can take what is heavy, painful, leaden, scary, sad, grief-stricken, whatever's heavy, and turn it into spiritual gold, turn it into calm, turn it into clarity, turn it into confidence, which is about self-trust. We'll be talking about that in a couple weeks. So let me see what the angels are saying. Thank you. So my intention is that every workshop of the alchemist, of the 12 workshops, you leave feeling calm, clear, and confident, right? Aligned with your soul's frequency, aligned with your angel's frequency, and that you have a gem. So come as you are, heavy, tired, painful, in pain, scared, traumatized, sad, whatever it is, come as you are, leave lighter. Leave with a simple tool, leave with that beautiful activation and all the intuition and downloads that are going to come. Leave you, the real you. And I understand that may come 24 hours later or 48 hours later or 70. You may not get the gems till the next class, but I know you will, because your soul is leading and your angels love you unconditionally. So this is the work I do with my clients. Let me just see what the angels are saying, because I felt like something else was coming through. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm inviting you to the Alchemist. The first workshop opens tomorrow. It's called Calm, the Alchemy of Invitation. And essentially, we're going to be fluidly flowing through the alchemy formula, which is invitation plus intention plus R to the third equals alchemy, right? How do we get from lead to gold? Well, there's a lot of different ways. I'm not saying that my way is the only way. There's a lot of ways to get from lead to gold. And there's a lot of spiritual teachers talking about their way. What came to me was slow, simple, soft. What slow down, simplify, soften, relax, release, receive. Feel safe, step into your sacredness, activate your sovereignty, and you will feel calm, clear, and confident. You will be back to you. So it's a process, it's a practice, it's a forever practice. And so we start by inviting our team, I like to call them our A team, inviting the angels, allies, animals, ancestors, ascended masters, and archangels. Notice they all start with A. So your A team, to guide and protect you, trusting you're exactly where you're meant to be, and welcoming, right? You are the keeper of your mind and body, and we welcome only those angels, guides, and earth angels that love you unconditionally. So every single workshop in The Alchemist is going to have a teaching, a simple teaching, a simple tool, and a simple angel activation so that you leave calm, clear, and confident. In this workshop tomorrow, March 18th, from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Central Time, we're specifically talking about calm and invitation. And we're going to slow down I'm going to teach you how to invite your angels in 10 seconds. So you can start doing that every day and start activating the calm you. And then you're going to receive an amazing guardian angel activation. What does that mean? It means your guardian angels are going to attune your body, your physical body and your energy body and your intuition channels to their frequency. So you can hear them, see them, feel them, trust them, know they're there. Feel safe, feel loved, feel guided, feel protected, feel calm, clear, and confident. I am so grateful for every alchemist who has already said yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot wait for tomorrow night's workshop. And just so you know, I've opened up the first 3 spring workshops as a $44 standalone offering. So if you want to drop in on March 18th, great. April 1st, great. May 6th, great. Right? They're all going to be $44 offerings. And then if you want, within 72 hours of whatever class you say yes to, you can sign up for the rest of the year and you'll get the replays of the year that have passed wherever you come, whenever you come. So it's never too late. And actually, and then I'll close. I'm going to close the membership for the summer and then reopen it up again in the fall. So there's plenty of time, right? Okay, so just listening to the angels for a minute because I heard something. So that's about the alchemist, the angelic alchemist membership. And my other invitation is to a free consult. But I'm hearing something first. Yeah, okay. I'm going to pull a card for you. We're going to do a short inner journey because I'm hearing you need to connect with your soul right now. And then I'll do the consult invite at the end. Okay. Okay. So how is it that you are shifting from chaos to calm? Soul calm this week. What are your guardian angels saying? Okay. Oh, I love this so much. Course correct. Adjust your energy from being closed to being open. The transformation occurs when you permit yourself to open your heart anew. Only then can you once again receive pure energy, abundance, and love. I love this so much because that's all we're doing. How does a ship get from shore to shore? It makes tiny little course corrections along the way to stay on the path, right? So your angels are inviting you. It's not a huge, this is what I'm hearing. It's not a huge overhaul to get to calm, from chaos to calm. It's a tiny course correction. And what is that tiny course correction? Open your heart. Open your heart anew and let yourself receive. Receive the calm, the clarity, and the confidence that's already there inside of your soul. And yeah, maybe there's some chaos, some inner, outer chaos. That's okay. It's a micro shift. Hi, Sarah. Howdy. You're so cute. Hey, Angie. All right, let's do a little inner journey. Let's invite our angels, right? Let's invite calm. Let's invite our angels. Let's open our heart anew and receive. So closing your eyes, taking a few cleansing breaths. And letting your breath anchor you into the now, into your body, into your heart, and onto the earth. See and feel your roots dropping down, down, down to the heart of the earth. Feeling safe, feeling grounded. And we're going to bring in those ingredients of calm. Slow, relax, safe. So slowing down the breath. Maybe lengthening your exhale. Just even one count to calm the nervous system. And giving yourself permission to relax. Your body, letting tension go from the shoulders, from the back. Your emotions, welcoming the angels of calm. Your mind, the monkey mind. Just for a moment, not trying to stop the thinking, but bringing the breath between the thoughts. That's where you reside. Your intuition, your creativity, miracles. And then spiritual relaxation is surrender. So in this moment, just let go. Let go of the pain, let go of the chaos, let go of the trauma into the arms of your angels. And then we invite them here So I'm going to say the invitation in first person. I invite all of my angels and guardian angels, allies, animals, ancestors, ascended masters, archangels, the heart of source to be here now. Thank you for guiding and protecting me for my highest good and highest healing. I am the keeper of, I trust I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. I am the keeper of my mind and body. And I welcome only those angels, guides, and earth angels that love me unconditionally. So now this is the moment of receptivity. Feel the frequency of that angel invitation. How does your angel's love or calm feel in your body? Notice how your body feels. Notice the frequency of your angel team's love. And then open your heart anew to receive it. I am devoted to receiving love and calm from my angels. And then loving angels, where in my life do I need to course correct and move from chaos to calm? Where in my life do I need to course correct and move from chaos to calm? Trust your intuition. Trust your inner vision, your inner knowing, your inner feeling. Trust your body. Trust your angels are always answering you. And I'm hearing this. Let's breathe in the calm of our soul's frequency, the calm of our angels' frequency. So breathe in that calm and breathe out the chaos. 2 more times. Breathe in the calm. Breathe out the chaos. Release. And 1 more time. Breathe in the calm. And breathe out the chaos. Beautiful. Bringing our hands to our hearts in prayer position. As we bow to each other in our own hearts, we dedicate the healing that you've received today to all our relations in all directions of time. Thank you. So be it now. Okay, that was so beautiful. I'd love to hear from you. If your angel said, where do you need to course correct and bring calm into your life? And I know it might be a personal, but if you want to share it, you can. I feel like for me, it was just around my business, right? Around the alchemist in my business, just like, okay, stay in your soul's frequency. And that felt really good. So I have a free consult for those of you who are considering hiring me as your angel coach. The consult itself, it's 1 hour over Zoom. It's a heartfelt and compassionate space. The consult itself is a moment of relief. I'm going to listen to what you and your angels are saying. I'm going to share what your angels are saying about your pain so you can start to see it differently. And then I'm pulling an archangel for you. I'm sharing that simple invitation that you can start to say every day to call on your angels. And in the consult, the focus of the consult is to take you through that roadmap of relief, where I go step by step through how we're going to take you from lead to gold, how we're going to take you from pain to peace, how we're going to take you from chaos to calm. Your personalized, customized roadmap to relief. So if that sounds like something you'd like to hear more about, and I want to say this too, I have a lot of different ways to coach with me. It doesn't have to only be my 6-month coaching program. There's a lot of ways to connect with me and my medicine. And the group offering that I am putting on the table right now is the Alchemist, the Angelic Alchemist membership. So there's a lot of ways to connect with me and my medicine and this podcast. So thank you for being here. Feel free to like, share, comment, invite a friend. And I'll put all the Alchemist details of the first workshop and then the whole year of transformation in the comments, as well as the consult link. You can just click that link and sign up a consult. I think I have two or three more openings left in March. Okay. I love you all so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your light. I hope this touched your heart. If there's something that I shared that resonated, let me know, like in the comments, or you can DM me, and I will see you soon. I always send this replay in my newsletter. So if you're not on my website, jillkempnerhealing.com, at the bottom of the page, you can sign up for my newsletter and get these replays directly to your inbox, because I know many of you listen to it later when you're driving, when you're doing the dishes, when you're taking a walk. And I'm so grateful for you. So I'll see you next week for Freestyle Frequency. Maybe I'll see you in The Alchemist, and have an amazing portal week. Lots of love. Bye. Thanks for being here. Beautiful, Sarah. I'm blooming, but still need nurturing. Yes. Thank you.